Yeah, I do. So this is a dating story. I met a young lady. I was visiting a city and met her by chance. Fantastic girl. Like she was, everything was very kind about her. It looked like a modest young lady. Everything was great. She had a tattoo. And I'll tell you the end of the story. At this point, I was like, man, this girl's actually great. I could potentially date this young lady. Like she's so far she's checking the boxes. And again, it's very early stages. But I didn't know much about her, so I sent a picture of her to my team. I was like, hey, can we just see what we know about this girl? Just make sure she's not a terrorist, Russian spy, whatever, trying to get American secrets. Who knows? Anyways, while in that thing, it's incredibly simple. I mean, like it's hard to change the even if you get a significant amount of surgery, it's hard to change the biometrics of your body. And we have a lot of programs. We just used the tattoo. She had not been doing OnlyFans for a very long time. Like she started when it was right at the very beginning.
That's right back up in politics.
And it instantly popped up her pictures, like because you can go back in time on the web, and then so like instantly popped up her pictures, and I was like, listen, like I understand that you stopped. I understand that you're redeemed in the Lord. All these great things. I personally cannot be with you because I'm an example to young men. I'm an example to young women. I don't want young women to think like, oh, hey, I can do this and it has no cost. Because if I stop, then I can get a guy like Madison. I'm not saying I'm a high level guy, but I'm just saying there's a huge cost to it, and no matter what it will be, I will confine your content for the rest of time. That's
True.
Just no, unless an EMP
It totally
hits.
goes back to the conversation of
True.
like how OnlyFans or sex work gets in the way of building certain types of relationships and certain people that you want to be in a relationship with. Yes, you have to find a certain quality of a person who will accept you for that, and it doesn't bother them in any way particular, career-wise or otherwise. They're gonna have to accept that and be open with that, or at least accept that you did it in the past or something like that. So. Though that would be something that limited your availability for partnership with somebody. But if you're, that's why we disclose it at the very beginning, like, oh, we work in sex work or adult work or whatever. You disclose it at the beginning, not, nip it at the bud, so that person could differentiate at the very beginning whether or not they want to continue. That way you don't like build feelings. Both people build feelings within like 3 to 4 months. You start to really like the person and start to really like spend a lot of time with that person, and you get that out of the way. Get out of the way, because this is how we make our living.